Hello Ranger Point Precision friends and family, Pat here with another quick tech tip. I'm going to introduce you to a term that sounds really odd coming from a lever gun guy, and that is M4 Buttstock Pad.
What?
That M4 Buttstock Pad, you can punch that into your preferred browser and it'll pull up a whole aftermarket full of buttstock pads. How does that concern you, our customer? Well, if you own a Ranger Point Precision ModStock, that opens you up to a whole world of butt pads that are compatible. So this right here, this one's simply enough. It's made in America. It's made by Kickies. It's got a nice little squishy, they call it their sorbothane insert that's in here. Nice little squishy sorbothane. The cool thing about it is if you need just a little bit more length of pull, this will help you out. I know my Henry X4570 with this big loop and the long receiver, I know it becomes just a little bit much for me to get all the way out to the end. And for some reason, that little bit of space gives me the ability to get all the way to the end there, and I can still touch my lever. So now, the drawback, our Ranger Point Precision DeadBlow butt pad is meant not to bottom out. So with heavy loads, if you guys like to run 4570 that approaches, nuclear level, it may be a little bit rough on the recoil. So now let's go ahead and look at a couple more butt pads. So now, as I said earlier, all I had to do is open my browser and punch in M4 Buttstock Pad, and boy, was it not disappointing. There is a whole bunch of stuff you can look at. This one right here is from Missouri Tactical Products. This is the AR Recoil pad. Now, this one's going to be a very similar thickness to our RPP pad, but it is a lot squishier. So you guys that up to 4570, if you run moderate loads, this one right here may not bottom out on you. It's just a little bit more rubbery. It might grip your shirt just a little bit more. So depending on how fast or how slow you want to run the thing, whether you want more or less grip, that depends on you. Let's take a look at the next one. And now for you military guys, this one right here is pretty cool. This is a Bro USGI. Of course, all you got to do is punch in M4 Buttstock Pad, and this pulls right up. Now, this one's just a little bit thinner than our RPP DeadBlow pad. It's got a little bit of a curve, and it sets in the shoulder nicely. And of course, all that design combined with this soft rubber, boy, it just wants to grab my t-shirt and stay planted. Now, this one right here has got a pretty cool message. It says, "Come and take it." It's pretty cool. Now, this one, we're all about made in America. This one is made in China. It's from Pride Defend, I think is the name of it. So now, while I just grabbed a whole bunch of them off the internet, I didn't pay any attention to where this one comes from, but the message is kind of cool. But what this one does is it's nice and low profile. I'd say that's probably not, 3/8 of an inch or so. So putting it on the shoulder, it actually feels pretty nice. This one right here is so thin, it may be for you braver 4570 guys if you want one that is this thin, or it may be relegated to you guys that are 357, 44, and I'd say 30-30 probably wouldn't feel bad with this one either. So pardon the wind noise, it's springtime and the wind just rips down off of that mountain. Of course, I've got the Kickies butt pad installed. We're going to test this thing out. What I have with this, I've got a middle of the road. It's a 405 grain 4570 load. Middle of the road. Let's see how this thing feels. Of course, I do have our Comet muzzle brake on here. That reduces enough recoil. This almost be like cheating, but let's try it. So that really wasn't bad. Let's go ahead and do a couple more. So here's the Missouri Tactical AR Recoil pad. This one's almost the same thickness as the RPP pad, but it's a little squishier. Let's see how this one feels. So now that one offered a little bit more recoil reduction than the rest of them. So this one is the Bro USGI with the same load. Let's go ahead and run one through this and see what we think. Now that one definitely did offer just a little bit more cushion than the Kickies. Of course, it is just a little bit thicker. So this is the Pride fin. This is the one that says "Come and take it." This is also our thinnest one. So let's see how this one feels. Yeah, now I felt that one. I definitely felt that one just a little bit more. But for you 357, 44 guys, maybe 30-30, that one might be about the right thickness for you. I hope you've enjoyed this Ranger Point Precision Quick Tech Tip. We'll see you next time.
Holy crap!